Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
I pray all the children will study hard.
One with nature.
Let's light it up!
Into the wind. Useless. There's quality here.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter, the goods were likely stolen somewhere around here.
Let's get to it. We'll definitely...
Okay, this sumpter beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm and take your time with it.
The Sumter Beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Why did it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry.
All right, it's moving again. Did you? Ah! Is that the mechanical crab the caravan was...
It looks strong. Be careful.
The wind knows me.
I'm going in!
Clouds high. The birds call. Disappear. Here.
Just try to escape this time, you know. Hey, playing dumb won't save you.
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex questions. Keep an eye on it. I'll search around the area for the caravan's goods. I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts, but the stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. Any objections? You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a
It reacted.
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement may be a simple programmed response upon seeing mechanical
Okay, so you want the crowd to lead us into the contaminated region?
That's right. The contaminated region has a large and currently expanding perimeter, so it would be difficult to conduct a thorough search. If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. Also, our new friend here seems to be full of secrets. I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of my own. So to be absolutely safe, it would be better—
Paimon gets it now.
It doesn't have to. As long as it isn't hostile. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can—
It seems to be really happy.
Listen to me. Wait for us here. No running off. We'll be back soon. If you're still here when we return, I'll give you another mechanical part as a reward. Understood? I'm not sure, but our priorities are to retrieve the we should return.
Oh! Oh! These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back for— Thank you all so very much. Don't worry about the price. They're on the house.
2 is enough.
No, that won't do. Here, I'll—
No need. I've already—
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts?
But those parts are very useful to me. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed in return. Oh, and before we go, just to
Noted. Thank you all ever so much.
let's return to the village. The early—
The damned will sooner die again.
Sini live-nya guys, tak lama-lama. Oh, yang live-nya 45 menit. Bagaimana dengan aku? Terus gimana? Oh, ini.
Useless. Boring. Useless. One with nature. Adventure time.
Mana? Kita ada patung Stephen.
Off we go. Let's light it up. Time to go. The wind knows. Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my... Boring. Boring. The wind knows. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Everybody stand back!
Yo, takwa. Hindi cocok. Tak bawa emang. Kena bawa Gensin ku. Jadi ini. Ya, kita ada guys.
Be still.
Let's light it up!
Yeah! Can't handle your drink, huh?
Kamisato up. Suyu. Be still.
Useless!
Tenang guys.
Let's go, let's go! I'm here.
Ya, boleh lah ya.
All right, let's head up.
jauh, Ben.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. Into the wind!
Keren sih, takwa ngeri sih.
Anything the knights can do.
Padahal bisa bermau. Bisa melaut. Ya, nih. Oh, Ben. Tahu.
The wind knows me. I follow the wind.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commission.
Dulu guys, quest akun. Betul.
Wait! Look who it is! Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion.
Actually, it's very smart of the traveler to be wary of me right now. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up, and that even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida.
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor instead, he did something closer to creating hallucination. Luckily, I managed.
What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some...
I wouldn't be... I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds. Which also... The doctor is already an expert at modifying a
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then... it feels like he's toying with us. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparent...
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find...
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to...
Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find...
We're looking for a scholar we know.
Okay.
traveler?
It's Hypatia!
Ah, what a pleasant surprise! It's...
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in...
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends.
Suaranya
You've come at just the right time.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna Light?
My consciousness has already...
You did it? Congratulations!
It's so exhilarating when my consciousness made contact with the gods. Ah,
That sounds incredible!
oh, all right. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul. My current self has not only gained true insight.
You can do that?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if...
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me.
We're...
All right now. Hold my hand.
Boy tunjuk.
I'll help you establish...
Okay,
Ready?
Kelas.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
Malah tunjuk.
My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god, my creator, my mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human, my family, my friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me, a hope for the future, a fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted, and the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief.
Apa itu?
Your era is coming to an end.
Malah kaget.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladeer's memories? But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia...
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Alas, shit, if only that which beats within my chest wasn't a...
do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Pariporna life, but rather...
Ah! You! Why are you so I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive...
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything... Wait, have I... already lost my mind?
Dia dimasukin, Cok.
Wait, something isn't right.
We finally lost him! Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different.
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an... After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped places? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like that. Also, while we were running, the doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness. So I can't journey, but even in a moonless night, a shower of...
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surus. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes sense! Since the doctor captured her, even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions. Huh. Paimon knows, though. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, that makes a lot of sense, but she isn't with us anymore.
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the Traveler's...
Your guess is correct, but...
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity. I've spent some time...
Thank you, Tainari. Oh.
That... All I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irmin's...
Huh? Did you see something when you were in... What?
Do you have any evidence? So that's what happened.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest?
I did. I know if I didn't take action. But now that you mention... But I still didn't expect them to... The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have... From your description, I don't think they've completed their But then... What is...
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the Sage's goals. Right, we've pretty much gone over everything.
I'll stay here for now. I still want to... If you're planning to go into the desert, come find me here if there's anything else I can do to...
Thanks, Tainari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better.
Time to go.
We finally made it to Caravan Reba. So, oh wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Over here.
Oh, Hatham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
What the... Where did he go? How did we lose him?
More Aramite mercenaries? Who are they working for this?
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep... All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Al-Hatham. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the Academia? Wait, don't tell
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the However, had I wished to turn you over to the
Oh, right, you do?
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, and these days, you're more fascinating than anything not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually... Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, you're to have that kind of reaction. I think you must have
Al-Hatham, you...
But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. No matter. Rather...
That's right! We have the same plan as you!
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village.
It's always better to travel with some...
Before us lies Aru Village.
Whoa, this landscape is...
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize you.
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist.
Seemed to me more like your own...
who is...
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and...
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Al-Hatham, to the point of block. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise...
Has Al-Hatham done something wrong?
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Take it out. The Divine Knowledge Capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to...
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a
Wait, the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. And why, as General Mahamatra, as far as I'm aware, the other Matra have you been given a mission that's, let's say, more... If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and reason?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two! Ugh!
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia? Great! Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start...
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the academia duking it out once and for all. Not something... Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morale, but how dare you bring your petty disputes into this... It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into... Hey, did either of you hear...
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's...
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have...
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this...
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you...
All right, stop yelling.
Hey, wanna play sardines with three people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace.
Our savior has come at last! Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you.
There's no need to thank me.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring. Like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better, as a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, and now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make... So please, have an honest and sincere conversation. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged...
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to...
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway,
Wait! That was...
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project plan. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I soon found... I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. The power of the General Mahamatra is I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the Academia. I believed it would be wise to flee the Academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. guess now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he's somehow... Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see a...
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Al-Haytham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired... Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented.
Yes, I was indeed...
Al-Haytham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me...
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information. Namely that, from my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange? So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the divine knowledge caps, and I've been less guarded.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then, so it came as quite a surprise when I...
Criminals do love to talk.
Even though I ran into the trap, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation.
That's true. Al-Haytham helped us out.
I'm willing to apologize if that's... I took the divine knowledge capsule behind your back because I judged its existence. After all...
You should be well aware, Scribe Al-Haytham. Answer me this.
Have I not made myself...
Fine.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see. And now you, Dia. I believe...
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about. My situation is pretty straightforward. I had nothing going, but then I saw these two random guys.
Is that all? Well...
That's more like it.
Whoa! What was that?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home.
Creatures?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in the...
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's a...
The wind's died down. That means Candace still isn't back yet, though.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried.
Time to go.
Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with this creature?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I
Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted or...
It's been quite a while since I've seen the...
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
One with nature. The wind knows it. Clouds high. The birds come.
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Let's light it up!
Wind strider.
The creature stopped appearing.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope. My apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full. I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone...
Sir, I am also originally from the desert.
I can't say they've always been common. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes.
So, Irminsul's withering causes withering...
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul.
Everyone in Aru village needs to take... Speaking of which, why have...
Village keeper? Who are they?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have...
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate, but no one in the village...
I've had encounters with those people.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you.
Oh, you're the former General Mahama...
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? But, is it really a good...
I'll be grateful for the assistance. Let's start by finding a spot to ship. Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as... Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation? One of my former subordinates told me that this title... The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as... Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resent... Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hand. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright. After that, the people of Aru Village treated the mad scholars with...
The soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru Village? Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino...
In theory, they would continue...
Oh, no wonder!
If you are able to draw... So, what do you... Really? Lesser Lord...
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was...
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current... The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. In addition, I've never heard any stories...
No way! Nahida definitely...
I've spent...
Good! Then you...
look at... How can this... To think...
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to... But easier said... Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa? Huh?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak.
Is your grandpa mad...
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa.
The person you're referring to is not a local.
Grandpa is just Grandpa. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please.
Ah, so you're the one who was I was planning to go out and take care of whoever...
Whoa. Hazen wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino. Sorry. I was so...
All right.
Sino is...
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you.
Huh? You knew...
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the... Unfortunately, it was only a few years later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed Isak was thrilled that...
All this somehow just...
Perhaps. It's also my reason.
Maybe the people have...
Huh? What?
No, nothing.
Perhaps you are more...
Oh, it's you guys. We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa. Really? What? Yeah.
All right.
Time to go.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, when I was eating dinner. Anything else?
Time to go.
The scholars that have gone.
Those eyes. Those.
Don't change this.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars. I think it's been but honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though
Do you also think Grandpa and...
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think, well, whatever the case, I'll always be...
Gotcha. Think... Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently?
Oh, well, if it is the last time I saw... And speaking of my wife...
Oh, thank you.
It was...
Yeah.
Ooh, that's no good. Well, once you found him, come... I've known you since you...
Wow, what an... Okay, thank you.
Huh? Don't say anything for... Let's head over there. Listen, see if...
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of the... Still,
Haven't you noticed? The village has begun. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you...
Huh. Now that you...
Exactly.
Now, repeat everything you've just said for...
Huh?
Who are you?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah, bro, this guy's something else.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay?
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the...
Hey.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk... Would you want to live like this if Delavar also said that...
Is that...
Seems like...
Got it. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors.
The people here really like King Deshret.
Where is this radical...
I haven't run into him over the past few days.
No, not at all.
Sounds like you're not too...
No, of course not.
I have many ways to stop you from talking, so you'd best just stay home. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the...
Yes, got it.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying. He didn't try to reassure us at all.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. Very well.
Isaac!
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there.
Time to go.
Grandpa, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa. This is where Grandpa...
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? Please don't say it, but are you okay? Are you getting dizzy?
There's a scent that you can sense, but
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully,
So,
Huh? You know him too?
yes. Now that I...
Wait, surely Tainari...
No. No need. Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house? In the forest.
Time to go.
What are you looking...
Here it is. Take a look right here. Although the traces have been completely from the size and shape, they belong to an adult. The scent is quite faint.
But who would come looking for Grandpa?
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away.
Huh? So you can lure... Hey! What's wrong with...
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of even deep within the clutches of...
No.
So someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance of all...
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my grandpa. Grandpa...
Sounds like we'd better help get him back.
Let's head to Aru village and inform Candy.
Nah, cukup dulu guys, live kita hari ini. Mungkin tonton, bye bye.